Welcome, my fellow followers of chaos. It's Overkill here with the beginning of a brand new series for the channel. This series, you may be asking, is Total War faction focus, review, I don't know. But basically, with the release of, well, today is the 15th when I'm recording this. This will probably be up in a couple of days. With the release of the Empires of Sand Culture Pack, I thought what better way than to kick off this series than to review the newest factions. So each video will feature a new and different faction, starting off with the Himyar today. So we're just going to take a look at them on the campaign map because I'm not into the whole multiplayer scene, so looking at their rosters and stuff probably won't really help you guys decide how good they are because I don't even know. All I know is they have a very, very OP unit. Athar's Chosen or something like that. But anyway, their faction leader is Abu Kariba, so that's pretty cool. That's this guy. I like the golden masks. Very reminiscent of the Sons of the Harpy in Game of Thrones. That's cool. I like that golden death mask pretty much. They are followers of Judaism, which is nice. The Sabaean kingdom is diminished, and in its place Himyar ascends. The victorious Shamir Yaharish has declared himself king of Saba, Dulraiban, and of Hadrawat and Yamanat. At his coronation, no one dares challenge this proclamation. Sabaean local power was based in large part on overland trade routes, but Himyar has discovered and exploited new trade routes into India, making it the principal economic power in southern Arabia. Much like neighboring Aksum, Himyar controls the flow of trade along major trade routes to the east. The militaristic Himyarites relentlessly pursue their aims, particularly when facing the hated Aksumites. Himyar has even recently converted to Judaism, seemingly only to fuel the constant war that rages between them. It has sacrificed much to hold onto a powerful position during a tumultuous time and will surely seize the future by force of will alone. So, with all of the new Desert Kingdoms factions, you have the Desert Kingdoms cultural trait. So, Sunscorch, you get +2 sanitation to all regions, that's nice. Immune to desert attrition, which you would expect from, you would hopefully get from desert factions. And +15 melee attack during desert battles for all armies. It's very awesome. Although they do suffer from public order penalties from different religions. So, and there's a lot of different religions in this area. So, that's a bit of a problem. Their unique faction trait, however, Desert Warriors, they have a -15% fatigue rate, which is awesome. They have the Marib Dam, which gives them amazing fertility. Or, well, maybe not amazing fertility, but it boosts the fertility in the capital, which is very nice. And they are Desert Saboteurs. Stops foreign replenishment in regions where armies are present. So they're like the Huns. I'm pretty sure the Huns get something like that. Yeah, stops foreign replenishment. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I am going to show you the beginning of the campaign, and after a while, I will show you some of the unique event chains and such, and then I will get back to you further into the campaign to show you what you can be dealing with. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. Starting off as Himyar, you will notice first of all that you start with 2 regions, which almost complete a province. The Mazoon to your east are the final part of this province, so they may be the first people you target. You start off with 1 army, which is led by your king, Abu Kariba, of course. You start off with a sizable force. Oh, I don't know why my unit size is on small, but oh well. That's not really affecting right now, I guess. You start off with some Desert Levy, Baltha Warriors, Ashum Archers. Okay, good missile block chance. Okay, this is the unique unit that they have. Their archers have these big shields on their back, which is nice. You get some desert hurlers. We've seen those everywhere. Jamal Abaltha, heavy axe camel riders. That's very nice. And Jamal al Rumha. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that's 2 units of axe. Oh, that's a skirmisher cavalry. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, well, that's interesting. In your capital Zafar, you start with a small city, the Marib Dam, which +5 fertility bonus in this province. That's awesome. And you get a lot of money from it too. There is a unique chain for this right here, the dam, that over time you need to repair it and be spending money on it. So that should be interesting. You get a nice Himyarite Torah shrine rather. Wow, that takes a lot of food to upgrade. And yeah, a pretty decent start. Let's take a quick look at their technology. It's about the same. Okay, and diplomatic relations. They don't start off at war with anybody. Axum doesn't like them. They're pretty much your rivals. And everybody else is pretty tolerant. Okay, well guys, I'll get back to you when either later in the campaign or if something interesting happens. So I'll see you then. Hey, welcome back guys. So, I've been playing for about a half an hour, not including battle times, and we finally got our first collateral damage event. So reports have arrived claiming that the Great Marib Dam is showing signs of weakness, with many saying that cracks are now appearing. We should act now if we are to prevent the damage escalating. Even attempting some minor repairs could lessen the potential damage and reduce the risk of flooding. So right now we're in a bit of a horrible situation. I've raised 2 forces to deal with Axum, so we're doing pretty good there. We took one of their cities, so we're dealing with some rebels now because, man, it's not the enemies that you'll be dealing with, it's rebellions because of religious reasons. Holy cow. So anyway, we have enough to do all the repairs. I mean, it's only a difference of 400. We might as well completely repair it. Spare no expense. The dam must remain strong and the water controlled. Yes, of course. And that's it. Okay. But anyway, I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a situation report. It's 397 AD, so it's been a few turns. We're currently besieging Axum. In a few turns, they will begin running out of supplies, so they'll probably want to attack us. And yeah, we have a bit of rebels because of the religious problems. But yeah, also I didn't realize when I told you guys, but these guys are a satrapy of the Sassanids, so definitely didn't bother going after them because then I'd be dealing with all of the East after me. So that's the only negative I can see about this campaign, is the fact that you start on the borders of the Sassanids and their satrapies. So you're kind of forced to go this way, but there's no problems with that. Then you can force your way up here against the Roman forces. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys in another little bit when we've done a bit more in the campaign. I'll see you then. Hey everybody, I'm in the middle of a siege right now, but I just wanted to show you guys, well, this is our first chance to actually look at the units. Or, well, not the first chance, but there's a few things I want to show you guys. So the early game Himyar General is a very heavy axe unit, the Zavar Sentinels. Now, of course, they're getting that extra melee attack due to being in the desert, so that's nice. Nice health, good armor. These guys would be pretty defensible. Defensible? What? Would be pretty tough in a fight. Of course, infantry generals in Attila are kind of bad, but yeah. As I'm using a lot of mercenaries in this battle. Desert Spears we've seen before, but these guys, the Baltha Warriors, they are unique, I believe. Yeah, they're pretty cool. What in the world? Look at these helmets. Holy cow. He's looking at it, the same reaction as me, like, what in the world is that? What are the stats on these guys? I haven't really looked. They have good health. That's good. Less armor than the Desert Spears, though, so that's interesting. More melee defense. Okay, so they're more of a holdy, like hold units in place kind of thing. Anyway, let's get on. I'm just gonna fight this battle, and again in a few probably about like 20 minutes or so of gameplay, we'll wrap this video up. So I'll see you then. Well, welcome everybody to the closing of this video. It's been 5 years exactly. We're on the first turn of 400 AD. And yeah, I've managed to take 3 settlements. Of course, I did waste a lot of time besieging and trying to deal with religious problems, but I finally have gotten everybody under control. And I also now noticed that all of this top military research is to get rid of your public order problems with other religions. So 1, 2, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that takes down 40%, negative 40% penalty. So yeah, that completely counteracts what you start off with. So in just a couple of turns, I would have had most of my public order problems would have been gone. So that is a very good thing. And just taking these 5 provinces, you're raking in over 2,000 with an army and a half. So that's pretty good. So in closing, really, definitely avoid attacking anything over here because you'll be dragged into a never-ending war with the Sassanids and their client states. Actually, it would end, but with you being destroyed, unless you can take on hundreds of armies with just one. Basically, just push. Well, don't push too fast because then you'll be dealing with public order problems too much. But push at a pretty decent pace. That way you can take a city, deal with just do a few dealings with it to get rid of the public order problems, move on to another one. That's what I've been doing. My king's army has been dealing with Ethiopia while I sent my heir to take Pachoras, and that worked out pretty good. Everything's pretty happy now. And what could I say? The next actions, of course, would be against these Roman factions, whether it's the Eastern Romans or these breakaway factions. This would be Egypt. Yeah, just try to get on the good side of the Sassanids, I suppose. 2 of their client states I'm trading and friends with, so that's actually giving me quite a bit of money as well, I would imagine. The Sassanids are actually decreasing right now because I'm growing my empire, but that's not really a big deal. But yeah, that's a look at the Himyarites, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more of these past the Empires of Sand culture pack, please let me know down in the comments below, because this was kind of fun to make, just playing the campaign without recording everything, but still ending up making a video. And hopefully you guys can see if you'd like to play this campaign for yourselves. This has been Overkill as always, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.